Hello, Zodenites. So sorry this video is coming late. Do you know what? I'm not apologizing today. Nah, I'm not apologizing. I've been trying my best. I've been consistent, okay? So this video is not coming late because I put out a video like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Yeah, so you guys can watch that. As you can see, I'm trying my consistency. So yeah, today I'm gonna be doing something different. I'm gonna be reviewing Squid Games 2. It was really good, but I have some things to say about it. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified whenever I make a video, alright? Thank you very much. Now, have you ever watched a movie or a series and you take your time watching it because you don't want it to finish? You enjoy it so much to the extent that you are just watching it slow and steady because you know that it will eventually finish, and when it does, it's gonna be sad for you. So that's how I was when I was watching Squid Game. So like I just took my time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. So yeah, my review about it. This season was so good, but it wasn't perfect because of one major flaw. On this particular review, I'm going to be speaking majorly about the characters because these guys introduced some well-written characters with a good concept in mind and just killed them off, which kind of pissed me off. As I said, it was very, very good, but it would have been perfect if they didn't, just easily kill off these characters. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about some of these characters and what I think about the season 2 in general. So I'm not going to call their names because honestly speaking, I can't remember them. But let's start with this crazy guy here. Like, let's start with this crazy guy. I love this guy, okay? I really love this guy. You know, this kind of guy that's gentle, but like, he's a psycho. That's the definition of this guy. And the thing that amazed me the most is how he started the game without being in that venue. You know, when he caught those guys that were telling him the Russian roulette thing, the rock, paper, scissors. God, the concept of that was so good. Like rock, paper, scissors, and then a Russian roulette. Putting one bullet in the chamber and then spinning it so that at least you have a 5 in 6 chance of survival. Like that was like the concept of that was just so good, and it was bloody. Trust Squid Game to be Squid Game, and that guy was also nuts because he put one bullet at first, but he changed it to 5 bullets. It was just so crazy, and the way he died quite honorably. Like he knew that he was going to die, but still he still did it. He would have easily shot that other guy, but he still died. Although I just wish there was a way his character could be retained, though. But I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Moving on, in this new season, I loved how they touch on the comedy aspect of the series. I laughed in this second season because it was just so good. The comedy side of it, they touched on it, and yeah, it was beautifully done. They didn't overdo it. They did it in moderation, and it was super super cool. The next character, 001. To be honest with you, I don't see the concept of him being in the game. In the first season, that old man was in the game because, if I remember correctly, he said that he wanted to experience what it was like being a child once more. Crazy guy, regardless, but still, that's the concept. But this guy, I truly don't understand the concept of him being in the game. Yeah, he lost his wife and his child, but if you remember correctly, that even happened in season 1. It didn't happen recently. That happened in season 1. So, like, I really don't get the concept of him being in the game now. But still, he's doing a good job so far. He's doing a good job so far. Is it that he doesn't want to leave anymore? Is it that he is feeling a type of way? Is it that he doesn't regard his life anymore? Because that has been since season 1. So why now? Well, I don't know anyway. But like, I'm just on the fence about that guy. To be honest with you, I'm just on the fence about that guy. But so far, the guy is doing a good job though. Like, he's killing it from what I can see so far. But still, I just don't see the concept of him being the 001. If I'd brought in a new character and then built up the concept so good to the point that, okay, yeah. Or perhaps what I'm thinking is that they just put him as the 001 because this guy was coming back to the game, so they really wanted to know what he had in mind. That's the only reason I can think of. But any other reason? I can't see it. So sorry. Now let's talk about this girl. This girl, as I said, I don't know the names, okay, so I'll just attach the picture. Her character was good. This kind of sassy, badass, this cutie. It's obvious that she didn't go far in it. After all, she was the first to die, but still, I wanted to see what could be done about her character. I wanted to see how she would have been when the going got tough. You get what I mean, yeah? So, yeah, I just feel she died too early, and I think she had a lot more to offer to the show, just like Thanos, because the way it was crazy. And this girl too was equally crazy. Let's talk about Thanos. God, no. This guy was, and a funny thing? I hated him initially because I was like, what the hell? Why would you just push those two people and let them die? But still, I got to appreciate this guy because this guy was bringing the vibe, this guy was bringing the fun. Now, there's a saying these junkies have. The saying is, I don't mind dying, but I just don't want to be around when it happens. That guy reminded me of that saying. Like, that guy was just the vibe of that saying. That's just what I felt. And I love the concept of the guy. The way they just killed him off was, it didn't even make sense. I wish it was that his friend that had died, that guy that got high with him, and not him, because this guy had a lot to offer. But that his friend, I really don't know, except they have bigger plans for him, but still, I don't think it would have been as good as if Thanos would have been alive. Thanos was a vibe, like that guy was a vibe. That guy was crazy, and the fact that he was this failed rap star, and the fact that he was saying some things in English, no, no, that guy was just so good. I feel they should have let him in on the show at least a while. Either way, I really don't see the sense in that guy dying, to be honest. Like the way they killed this character, it doesn't make sense. With a fork, seriously, you would have just done something else, like let's say put in a random character and then kill the person like that. More like Thanos in the last season. No, 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 that guy will be forced to reckon with. So to be honest, I don't like the way they killed that character at all. It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. But all the same, let's give credit where credit is due, which brings me to the next character, this transgender lady. Oh god, now, this lady was the MVP. I don't care what you guys say. If you're homophobic, that sounds like a problem for now, but calm down, hear me out. See, this character was just well written. The writers and the directors, they snapped, and she played the role so well in the sense that she knew when to be feminine and she knew when to man the hell up. No, no, no. If you've watched it, if you know, then you know. Did you watch that scene when she was basically commanding the guys, how to load up the bullets, how to, cock the gun, and, look, it was just so badass. And that part whereby she had to kick that stuff 5 times, and then she had to tell all of them to turn around. I love how they just, obeyed and respected her wishes, and they all turned around. No, no, no. She was a complete badass. And of course, when she slaps that shaman, twice. She even started bleeding from her nose. No, 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 no. She was completely badass. Now, this is the MVP. I have a feeling that she will die in season 3 anyway. I don't know why. I have a feeling that she will die in season 3, but still, no, 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 no. Like, if she should die in season 3, then death has to be, something like it has to make sense. You understand? Yeah, so yeah, that's just what I have to say about her. She's just badass. She's a complete badass. She's the MVP. I don't care what anyone says. She's the MVP. The mother and son duo. I'm rooting for this duo, to be honest. I'm rooting for them, and I can't be the only one because no, 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 they're just so good. The mother taking care of her son, the son taking care of his mother, even if the son can be daft sometimes. God, ah, that son. But anyway, yeah, I love the duo, and I do hope they survive. I hope so, but at least, but anyway, I don't want to try. I think I'll try to predict some things here. I feel even if any of them should die, to be the son. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling because the way this guy is moving mad is just so crazy. Or it's either the mother would die, but it's done in a way whereby she sacrifices herself for the son. Yeah, that's the way I see it happening anyway. The way this thing is going. But it's Squid Game. You can't predict shit. So okay. Fingers crossed. The captain of that ship. It was. I don't know if I was the only one, but I could sense that guy was up to something. I could sense, so I don't know why. Like there were just some things that just wasn't buying at all. Like how he pretended not to know what a drone was. Like what the hell? Seriously. Like seriously. So like I wasn't just buying it at all. Like, I can promise you guys, I knew that guy was up to something, and I'm sure I'm not the only one here. Yeah, I'm not the only one. I could tell that guy was up to something. But anyway, see to the season 3 to know what that guy really is. Let's see how far he really goes in this stuff. Mark my words. You see this guy that owes about 10 billion won? This guy is going to be a problem in season 3. This guy legit said one more game, and when they played the game, he wanted to kill the other guys. Look, this guy has nothing to lose. It has nothing. Like, this guy does not have shit to lose. So believe me, oh lord, season 3 is gonna be a problem. Mm-mm. It's gonna be it's already clear. It's already too clear. Now imagine he had someone like Thanos backing him up. And you guys are wondering why I said Thanos didn't deserve to die. Thanos didn't deserve to die that way. Imagine the both of them seeing Havoc in season 3. This series would have been far more amazing. Still good now, but it would have been far better. Come on. See that combo. Come on. So yeah, let's talk about this guy. As I said, I don't know his name, but that's his picture. Can we just admit that this guy is not as smart or as badass as he thinks he is? Because the truth is, he has not been doing anything that makes sense so far. Like, think about it, the way he was so trusting. It's kind of seems crazy to me because that other guy was 001. You understand? Yeah, that old man was 001. he could remember his number 001. So therefore, he should have known that, okay, there's something sketchy about this number 001, 001. That's what I would think anyway, because it's clear. That guy was in the game. It was in the inner circle, but he wanted to get in the game, so he had to be 001. This guy too, 001. So the fact that he knew that that was an 001 trying to get close to him, just the same way that other guy did, he could have sensed that something was up with that number. Like he could have suspected that number, but your guy being your guy, he didn't. Which kind of, I was just watching. I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up. But anyway, yeah, that's it. And I love how unpredictable this show went, because at first he thought he'll come in as a previous winner and tell all of them how to survive. But he came in, he saw that the first show was red light, green light. Okay, it was like, okay, yeah, no problem. He checked his state for the tracker. He removed it and he saw that there was nothing there. He was like, okay, yeah, I'm a gunner. Like, that part was just funny. It was like, I'm effed. Yeah, so that was what he said. And yeah, that part was really crazy. And then he was thinking the next game will be that shape game, that one that you have to carve out the shape carefully from the candy. But then he saw that it was another thing entirely. He was like, oh God. Then he knew that he was messed up. Like then he knew he was messed up. And besides, this thing about him killing the guards, I really don't see the sense in it. Of course, it's for the plot, and to make the show longer and to fulfill whatever desire that he wants to fulfill. But still, I don't see, like I don't see the sense in it. Instead of you to kill some of the guy from the zero squad and then vote to go home the following day, you are doing what? I don't know. Like, although as I said, it's for the plot, I understand that fact. But still, real life, if that was happening in real life, there was no sense in that. Like, there was no sense in that. But anyway, this is not real life. This is fiction. This is movie. So yeah, let's just leave it at that anyway. And to make things worse, he's caught. Like, he has been caught by that guy, by the captain. So his only saving grace is if that detective and the other guys catch up with him. And from the looks of things, those guys are actually in trouble because of that captain, or because of the captain of that ship. You understand? Yeah. So I really don't know where this is going. But anyway, it's Squid Game. Anything that happens. But what I'm saying is that this guy is dumb. I'm so sorry to say, like, this guy is dumb. Like, I really don't know what he has planned in his head. But still, his move was cut off. His move was seen by the people. The tracker in the state removed. So like, what does he really have? If those guys don't catch up to him, there's nothing he can do. He's just a gunner. But still, I'm looking at that from a realistic standpoint. I know that there are several things that can happen just for the plot. So that's what I have to say about the characters. They're the ones that really stood out to me. And some other ones that, okay, well, they were really good, but still, it was fine, wherever divide it was. So yeah, this is Squid Game Season 2 review. My review, please, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion, please. But still, if you have anything contrary, just, say it in the comments, but don't come for me saying, no, don't do that. This is just my opinion, okay? But yes, I want to hear whatever you think in the comment section, even if it goes contrary to what I'm saying. But just know this is my opinion, okay? And yeah, as I said, it was really, really good, really, really good, but not perfect. It would have been almost perfect if they utilized some of these characters better, like Thanos. I'm just pained about Thanos. I've said his name like 4 times in this, thing right now, so I'm just that pained about him. So yeah, as I said, really, 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 really good, but would have been perfect. That's just what I'm saying. Let's say 9 over 10. 9 over 10, yeah, 9 over 10, 9 over 10, 9 over 10. And the season 3 is coming out next year. I don't know when next year. This guy's just said 2025. God, I don't like the suspense. But it's worth the wait anyway. But still, yeah, that's just it. So yeah, this is Squid Game Review, Season 2. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have anything that you want me to review, any song that you want me to react to, anything you want me to say, you can always tell me in the comment section, or you can always text me on Instagram, on Snapchat, and you can always follow me too. And that's all she wrote. I'm Sude, and I'm out.